Italy held regional elections in Calabria and Emilia-Romagna yesterday. Calabria was a dramatic upset. The center-right coalition received 55.3% of the vote. The center-left coalition received 30.1%. It was a complete blowout. In 2014, the center-left coalition received 61.4% in this region. Now, Emilia-Romagna is the most hardcore left-wing stronghold in Italy. It has been under left-wing rule for 70 years. It was ruled by the Communist Party for decades. The center-right coalition won 4 of this region's provinces, and the center-left won 5. Lega received 32% of the vote, and Fratelli d'Italia, or Brothers of Italy, received another 8.6%. For Lega and Fratelli to jointly receive over 40% in such a left-wing region is a phenomenal victory. In these regional elections, each voter can vote for an individual party and an individual presidential candidate. In Emilia-Romagna, there were 17 parties and 7 presidential candidates. The individual parties in the center-right coalition received 45.5% of the vote. This is basically the best performance of the right in the post-World War II history of this region. In the year 2000, the center-right coalition, which was then called House of Freedom, received 40.6%. However, about 5 points of that went to centrist or even mildly center-left parties that allied with the right during that election. The hardline parties on the right only received 14.7% of the vote in 2000. The center-right presidential candidate was Lucia Borgonzoni. She received 43.6%. Some people voted for a party on the right, but for the left-wing presidential candidate. The left-wing candidate, Stefano Bonaccini, got 51.4%, even though the parties backing him got 48.2%. For the party vote, the center-left coalition only beat the center-right coalition by 2.7 points. In the 2014 election, they beat the center-right coalition by 19.3 points. The media is naturally saying anything they can to spin a right-wing victory into a defeat. They are running headlines saying, Salvini defeated, Salvini suffers major setback, Salvini fails. Of course, this is spin, and the media provides no real context. They ignore the fact that Calabria dramatically flipped to the right. They ignore the fact that the performance of Lega and Fratelli in the very heart of the Italian left can only be considered a victory for the right. If the center-right coalition can win 45% in Emilia-Romagna, they can most definitely win a national election. This is what the media is deathly afraid of right now. Five Star Movement and the far-left Democratic Party are unraveling. Italy seems to be slowly inching towards a new early snap election. Five Star Movement is in a rapid downward spiral, and the leader, Luigi Di Maio, resigned on the eve of this election. From what I can tell, they never even campaigned in Emilia-Romagna. Calabria was a major stronghold for Five Star Movement, but they only got 7.3% in Calabria and 4.7% in Emilia-Romagna. There are 4 more regions with left-wing governments that have elections in 2020. 4 more regions the left is in danger of losing. For years, the left completely dominated the governments of the Italian regions. Only Liguria, Lombardia, and Veneto were under the control of the right. Then in November 2017, Sicily flipped. This began a new trend. In 2018, 3 more regions flipped. In 2019, there were 5 regional elections, resulting in a dramatic 5 flips. This included a major upset in the former left-wing stronghold of Umbria. And so now we have a dramatic upset in Calabria and a phenomenal performance by Lega and Fratelli in the very center of Italian leftism. The far left still has a stranglehold on the province of Bologna, which is a huge chunk of the population of the region. I talked about how Lega needed police protection just to campaign in this area. Yet, even in the most left-wing province of the most left-wing region, Lega and Fratelli still scored a combined 32.6%. In Ferrara, Lega and Fratelli scored a combined 51.5%. In Piacenza, they scored a combined 57.7%. Italy has moved way to the right and continues moving right. All right, thanks for watching this video. Click the like button, post a comment below, and tell me what you think about this. And please consider making a donation to this YouTube channel. And I would like to thank Liam and AJ for making donations. And please support my sponsor, Patriotic Flags, the online flag store, patriotic-flags.com. Get yourself an Italian flag. And click the subscribe button. New video every few days.